My parents' biggest lie just cost them $50,000, and it all started because they wanted to play a prank on my entitled little brother. Growing up in our house was like living in a movie where my younger brother, Leo, was the only star, and the rest of us were just background extras. My parents had struggled for 12 years to have him, so when he finally arrived, they didn't just love him, they worshipped him. They called him their miracle, but by the time he hit high school, that miracle had turned into a total nightmare. Leo wasn't just spoiled, he was cruel. He spent his senior year mocking kids who worked part-time jobs and making fun of anyone who couldn't afford the lifestyle our parents handed him on a silver platter. My parents saw the red flags, but instead of discipline, they chose lessons. When I graduated with my second master's degree, the house was buzzing, but not for me. It was Leo's high school graduation week, and my dad had secretly bought a brand new midnight blue Dodge Challenger, the exact car Leo had been obsessed with since he was 10 years old. But there was a mix-up with the dealership, and the car showed up on our driveway 5 days early. To keep the surprise alive, my dad told a lie that changed everything. He told Leo the car was a gift for me, for my academic achievements. He thought seeing me get the car would humble Leo and teach him that rewards have to be earned. He thought it would make Leo hungry to work harder. He couldn't have been more wrong. That night at dinner, Leo didn't say a single word. He didn't even look at the steak my mom had cooked. He just stared at the car keys sitting on the kitchen counter like they were a personal insult. We all went to bed thinking he was just being his usual moody self, but at 3 in the morning, the entire house shook with the roar of an engine. I ran to the window just in time to see those red taillights screaming out of the driveway, tires smoking against the asphalt. Leo hadn't just taken the car, he was punishing it. We got the call 40 minutes later from the state police. They found the Challenger wrapped around a concrete divider on the interstate. The front end was completely gone, just a heap of smoking metal and shattered glass. When we got to the scene, Leo was sitting on the curb, totally unhurt, casually scrolling on his phone while the flashing blue lights reflected off his face. When my dad ran up, crying, asking why he would do something so reckless, Leo didn't even flinch. He looked my dad dead in the eye and said, "If you were going to give my dream car to him, then nobody gets to drive it. I'd rather see it in a junkyard than see him behind the wheel." The silence that followed was heavy enough to suffocate us. My dad literally collapsed to his knees right there on the highway. He whispered through his tears, "Leo, that car, it had your name on the registration. It was your graduation surprise. We just wanted to see if you could be happy for your brother for once." Leo didn't cry. He didn't even look guilty. He just stood up, brushed the glass off his expensive jeans, and said, "Well then I guess you should have been honest with me. This is on you, Dad." To this day, my parents are still paying off the loan for a car that doesn't exist, and Leo still treats the whole thing like it was someone else's fault. Who do you think is more to blame? The parents or the brother?